G'day Legends, War Plans, a fairly fresh endgame feature that we're going to go over today. Let's get into it. For new and returning players, I think that you guys are really going to enjoy this as much as the people that have been playing season to season. It's just a really good way that once you finish everything, you can jump in here and you sort of have a focus of where you're getting all your rewards and everything from. You got the two different sides as well. You've got over here, you got the plan that you make before you start grinding, and then we've got the skill tree over on this side, which we'll go into that in a bit. So with the war plan paths, you'll see up the top there, you'll have your ranks. So it's basically you've got your 1 to 10, and as you complete different activities and level it up over on this side, you'll notice that it will say unlock 2 activity skill points to improve the rewards to make it go to a rank 9. So if you go over here, you'll see that once that levels up and we unlock it to level 6, we'll get to the next rank once we do 2 more of them. So say if that went to 7, or we've done 4 to 5 and then a 4 to 5 there as well. So another 2 and then we'll get to the rank 9. And then you go on to, you'll have to probably unlock everything to then get to rank 10. But you'll see that the tree here will get bigger and bigger as the ranks go up. You'll see that there's 6 different activities that you can do on the war plans. You've got the Undercity, Hordes, you've got the Nightmares, you got the Hell Tide, you got the Bosses, and you got the Pit. So you can pick a route that you want to go down to the bottom. And you'll also see that there's different rarities as you go. So you've got your magic there, you got your rare, you got your legendary. There is mythics as well in here, and you got you got good old standards. There is one extra skill tree that you will have to level up, and that is over on this side. You'll see that you got the Tree of Whispers. It's sort of self-explanatory on how you're going to do that as you sort of farm the Whispers. You're going to find that it unlocks the skills to keep going on this tree. I briefly touched on the different rarities when you're doing the activities. So what I would suggest doing, if you're trying to get the mythic ones, because they are going to be a punish to get, when you go down the bottom over here, in the road, you can go a different plan. When you hit it, it's going to refresh it. And you do that as many times as you can to hopefully drop, it will be purple. So make sure you do that before you do start one, unless there's one you desperately need and it works out that there's 3 hordes in a row. Not that you'd want to do that, but if there was and you needed it, that's a way around it. When leveling up the skill trees, you will see that there is a certain amount of XP that you need to level them up. So it's saying that I need to get to 1,500 to get to the next level, which would be level 5. When you hover over an item, it will tell you how much activity experience you get per one. You won't get the experience for any of them until you finish the war plan. Keep that in mind. So I just jumped over onto one of my other characters, and yes, first thing you're going to see, rank 1, which also means, yes, per character, you are going to need to level these war plans up. It is a punish. So I'd choose your favorite class, blast on that one, and then I don't worry about it on the other classes. Totally up to you what you want to do. But other than showing you that, the rank 1 compared to what I showed you before on my sorcerer, you'll also see that I dropped the Torment down to Torment 1 instead of being on Torment 12 like it was before. You'll see straight away, look at this, 50 activity experience. So you'll get 50 on Torment 1, whereas you'll get 125 if you're doing it on Torment 12. So keep that in mind. Definitely blast the highest difficulty that you can to get more experience. So you're not having to do as many of them. So this part's only going to really be relevant for this season because I think we've got another 14 days left. But if you're running with a crew, you do get a cash per squad member that you complete an event. So what I suggest doing is if you all want to run Undercity, try and line up your boards to all have the same ones down the chart, because what happens is, say we all chose Undercity. I'm not going to get my 125 XP until I finish the war plan. Whereas if you've got 3 other guys in the crew that are all running Undercity as well, you're going to get the 125 3 times as soon as you finish that one Undercity. So you end up getting a lot more experience from doing one of them. So keep that in mind. You can do it on any of the activities, but that is a quick way this season. They are changing it next season to get quick XP to level up them. All right. So keep that in mind. I think as of next season, they are going to be doing it where you come as a crew. So you squad up first, come over to the plan, and the main person in the party gets to pick a war plan that is all complete. So it's a little bit different come next season. Now we've got the trees to go over. So I'll put up what I have and I'll go through them slowly. You can take screenshots and whatnot and see if it works for what you're doing. I don't know next season if they're going to alter them or change them around, whatever they're going to do. But as for this season, this is what I've got. There is a few that I will touch on in a second. So we've got the Tree of Whispers, Nightmare Dungeons, Helltide, Undercity, the lair bosses, the hordes, and the pit. I will put full completion ones into the Discord, so jump in there. It'll be under the Diablo tab. But coming back to this one, you'll see here that it does have things like Vishan drops and stuff like that. I guess you would adjust these to like whatever uniques that you're chasing for your build. So keep that in mind, because depending on if you're on a barbarian or a source or whatever, you're going to see what lair bosses drop what, and then I guess you would adjust it to that. So it's not a one suits all. I would say that's class by class that you'd probably want to adjust that. Also, if you do happen to find better ones overall, please leave them in the comments, because I'd love to make adjustments to them if there is something that you think is more OP to run. Keep in mind that you will need the Lord of Hatred expansion to get into the war plans. So have that owned, finish the campaign, and then happy blasting with it. In terms of the activity for the lair bosses, you will have to have Torment 1 unlocked, and then I believe it is Torment 6 to do the greater lair bosses. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's Torment 6 to do greater lair bosses. Anyway, guys, I think that's about it for the war plans. Please watch my other video that I'll leave at the end here that will be on the Whisper caches, which will help out in the war plans, as well as some other little nifty tricks to do multiple things at once. So please go watch that. But thank you for watching. I appreciate it so much. Drop by a stream if you do get a chance. And don't forget to hit the old like and subscribe at the end. Appreciate it, guys. Much love.
Vile blood. Sometimes hell finds you. Sometimes you find hell.
And here it is. Thank you, Tyrael.